Hey guys, Jeffrey from Headstrong Training Systems here. So today we're on the bench press, and in particular we're going to be talking about how a cue that we can use to determine our bar path trajectory. So what I mean by that is essentially when you're in a starting position and you're coming down into your chest on that bottom position, how should we manipulate the elbows and how should we cue ourselves to move the elbows that we're in the perfect bar path. Now what I see too often is that people, they worry about the theory of pressing a J curve, like as you come down the bar should be moving forward, but the thing is you don't need to worry about that, because if say this is your starting position, it is impossible for you for the bar to travel in a completely vertical line, because if you do that, look how flared the elbows need to be. Your touch point is going to be your neck because of how vertical that is. So for any bench press, if you're bench pressing, you're performing the bench movement, that bar path is already going to be lower than your starting position. You're already going to be pressing that J curve, so that's not something you need to worry about. Because what often happens is people worry too much about achieving that J bar path, and they keep trying to achieve very low touch point, or they let gravity control them. So instead of them controlling the descent of the bar, they let gravity control the descent of the bar, and it's almost like the bar is folding, the bar is pulling them forward. And what happens is, the forearms roll forward, or the whole bar rolls forward, and then you slip and you lose a lot of tightness. You put a lot of stress on your internal rotators, your external rotators, etc. So that's why we don't want to overthink our bar path. We don't want to overthink like forcing a low touch point. So we want to keep it natural. And how do we do that? So when we're in the bench press, the cue is very simple. When you're about to perform the bench press, you want to perform initial break at the elbows. So what that means is initially the first thing you do after you brace and you set yourself in is break at the elbows, like so, like a natural break at the elbows. And then simply, now my elbows are a bit flexed. You can see that there's a crease in my elbows, and simply all I'm going to do is think to load into that elbow crease. You see like the crease at my elbow joint is to keep bending that elbow joint and loading down into my chest. And I'm just going to do that naturally. I'm not going to pull my elbows out excessively. I'm not going to push the elbows down forward so that bar rolls forward. I'm just going to break the elbows initially, so break, and I'm going to load into naturally. And that will sort my bar path out by itself. That will determine where my touch point is. That will give me a natural touch point, and that will keep the angles of my forearms consistent. That will keep all the other variables consistent, because you really don't need to be trying to let the bar come forward like so forcefully, or flare the elbows excessively. Simply initial break at the elbows, load into the elbows naturally, and then continue on the natural trajectory that the bar wants to move in. So that's all from me today, guys. Hopefully that was helpful for you, and I'll catch you guys next time. Take care.